Hello my sisters, hello my brothers, welcome to the, I don't know what it is, I don't know what it is. I would say that's a Bitcoin market puppet show, for example. That would explain in few words my stream here, or just only the Bitcoin puppet show. Just, to be transparent, to let others know that the whole market is just a puppet show. But yeah, we have seen once again something that many shocked. Not for me, because since last year I'm not trading this market. I have said, and I was very transparent. I mean, I like this market. I like the technology behind of this market, but it's really hard to keep in love with such a market, to be honest. Because they are doing exactly the same what they did in 2021 every single time when they spread when it comes to the spot ETF. Nothing have changed. Absolutely nothing have changed related to the spot ETF. And yes, we had situation like this one also in 2021 with fake news. I mean, it's not the first time that we are receiving fake news. I don't remember the last big one. I think that was something like Walmart is accepting Bitcoin or something. That was a huge thing. It appeared in different newspapers and magazines, I remember. And it came out it was fake. Someone just bought blocks of magazines and newspapers to spread that. It wasn't right. And yeah, but you know why that happens? Because that's the crucial value of this market. Marketing. It's marketing. It's hope. It's vision. That is everything. That's the main value of this market, is the technology behind. It's not the token. It's absolutely not. You know my opinion. And yeah, I'm bearish on this market because I think that many bankers and the big financial entities know exactly the big value of this market. It's the technology behind. And yet we will have opportunities to invest big in the future, but we are early stage. And yes, some tokens, they will survive, but in my opinion, this market will change a lot. And no, it's not regulated. It's not even a little bit regulated. I mean, when we know, for example, now that some organizations, some of them are illegal, are using a centralized asset like Tether for transactions, or that they had to seize wallets on Binance related to some terror groups. And I mean, no one is asking, wait, but Binance is using New York customer process. I mean, why to have a New York customer process if you don't know your customer? I mean, because that's the main thing behind a New York customer process. It's to track its transactions. It's to see where it's coming, where it's going. Are some, you have a system that detects, for example, some patterns, that sees, just to make a profile. And yes, that's what is happening in every single bank in, I would say, in the whole Western nations. You are for them a transparent customer. They know almost everything about you. Almost everything. I don't know if you miss to pay a ticket, for example. They will seize that from your bank account without any problem. It takes just seconds. And the systems who are tracking you and creating a profile just to know more about you, I thought at least it's behind the New York customer process also in crypto. But it seems that's not the way. That's not happening. So if it's right and we can believe and trust what the Israel government said, that they sent to Binance wallets linked to Hamas. Well, so Israel knew that, but Binance didn't. Okay. Well, then it is what it is. And once again, I have tweeted I provided few tweets about the current conflict, and I have my own opinion. I'm not going to talk about that in my puppet show here, because it's a very emotional, even for me, much more than many think. It's a very emotional thing. So I'm very quiet, and I don't want to talk about that in public. I did my tweets. I think who followed them, they know what's my opinion about what's happening at the moment. So, just to close the thing. Anyway, another interesting thing was when we had this pump and dump, was actually, and no one talked about that, was Rollbit. Rollbit is crypto's most innovative casino. To be honest, it was extremely funny for me when I didn't know about Rollbit at all, but I thought, casino? So it's a centralized exchange. Because where's the difference between both? I really don't know yet. So however, they however, they just tweeted below the fake news, and they said, "This you," indicating that a user with the name Cointelegraph was just using $50,000 to make a very nice trade with a leverage of 50 and making a good money. Cointelegraph didn't reply to that. I don't know if that was just coincidence, if that was a little bit guerrilla marketing tactic just to use the situation. I really don't know. But, I will show you something. It makes... we had here just yesterday 45,000 in red, indicating we had 45,000 bitcoins on centralized exchanges. And one single day, it reduced with the pump and dump by 10,300 bitcoins. What do you think was the goal of this fake news? That's it. Let us go forward. The show has to go on. But it's really frustrating. It's really fucking frustrating what they are doing with this market. It changed really a lot. I mean, we had that shit in 2021, but it doesn't stop. It really doesn't stop. However, let us go forward. So, if we now check what the weights ratio one day time frame is indicating is, nothing is just a coincidence. They knew that a fake news will happen. Otherwise, I can't just explain how it's possible that the weights ratio one day time frame just push up like a rocket to 70% and even a little bit more above. You can see what the 30 days moving average is doing. And that was just in few days. Actually, in the last 2 days, it maintained very high. And that explains, obviously, I mean, it has started a few days ago, let us say October 7th, so almost 9 days, where we have started to receive more bitcoins. So it wouldn't surprise me if we will see more pump and dumps, just to distribute. A little bit of hope, dump on you. A little bit of hope, dump on you. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if it works, why not? If we go forward, we can see here that whales just reduced a little bit their transactions to centralized exchanges. That was close before they started to push up. they started just to send more bitcoins to centralized exchanges, and then was like, let's go up and distribute. So we went up. From here they started to distribute, and then it started to decline, and now they are distributing once again, it seems. So at least, yeah, that's how it looks like. And you can see here we received also stablecoins just close. Yeah, very, very good in timing. So let us go forward. So as mentioned, this month, in the last 16 days, we have received almost 45,000 bitcoins more. So it's just the net flow. So the net flow was 45,000. It declined by 10,000 today with the, you can see what happened. So the whole thing was just used to distribute. They started to sell while the price started to lift up, hitting the 30K. And that's what you can see. That's what happened. And that's the only thing. Obviously, and that's something that's strange that nobody is noticing, it seems, but always when the price starts to decline, the volume decline. When it goes up, the volume rise. Where's the interpretation here, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, is when the price goes up, you have a bigger resistance. More people are selling. When the price is going down, you need buyers. And that's why the volume is not really rising. We have less demand. Obviously, I'm not checking every single. I don't have any aggregated volume indicator. I'm using mainly Binance, but that's my interpretation of the whole game here. Yeah. So if we go forward and we can refresh a little bit this side, I guess I need to refresh some of them here. We see here that we receive 110 millions and also 100 millions in crypto. It's neutral. So that's bullish, that's bearish, means neutral. If we check here, we receive 1.1 billion in US dollars and we had 1 billion withdrawal. We had here 800 million sent to centralized exchanges in Bitcoin and only 460 millions outflows. But look here, BNB 450 millions. Are you fucking kidding me? 450 millions. Holy shit. Well, it makes sense because if they just burn 2 millions in BNB, you can imagine that has also, it should at least have an impact to the price. Yeah, so everything is nice. I mean, you can see what happens here, almost 5% up from the 10th we have seen today. 47 is the fear and greed index, so everything looks fine. Everything, spot volume, almost 7 billion. Wow, that's crazy. It's almost equal to the 24 hours open interest. Anyway, Binance is losing liquidity. OKEx is receiving at the same time liquidity, it seems. So everything looks relatively neutral here. If we go and check what especially weights are doing, we had today 60%. It was almost 60% here. Now it's almost neutral, indicating there are more weights buying at the moment than selling. We can see that they are mainly using USDT and BTC USD, and we can see that Bitfinex is playing more and more a bigger role in the whole game. Binance with 67.6% exchange breakdown, still of course the king of the exchanges, but Bitfinex yeah, just next. If we go and check, for example, here what happened today, so we can see that Tether obviously is receiving more market cap, different to what's happening to TUSD, where it's declining. But that's almost it. So if we check here what happened, at least yesterday, because it's delayed by 24 hours, yesterday we had 266 bitcoins in liquidation and 68 and longs. And we see that open interest and leverage ratio both are lifting up, while, for example, you can see here, and that maybe also explains the pump and dump we had today. The funding rate was declining, even here indicating it was still positive but declining, so indicating we were receiving more shorts. And maybe that was another reason why today we had such a pump and dump, just to liquidate both parts. And yeah, obviously it's still in favor of the longs, but the ratio looks now more neutral. 1.4 billions versus 1.14 billions, 55 to 45%. On Ethereum it looks just sick, 70% to 30%. We can see here that Bitfinex is receiving more longs with 2.7 billions and has declined a lot in shorts, 25 millions. It's a standard value there. So if we go forward, we can maybe check also on the Kingfisher. No, don't. Every single time the same. Yeah, give me a green. Give me a green. Give me a red, obviously. So if we go here, we can see that yeah, it seems we cleaned up different zones. The next bigger zone means to go down to 27.2 or just go directly to 31.7. You know, the big part is more to the downside. For example, here 25. Otherwise, we need to push up to 40,000, and that would be a lot. It seems that yeah, it's one time that look the volume. I mean, that's just stupid, but it's pushing up. 19 bitcoins, 10 bitcoins bought. It's not huge, but enough to push up the price. However, yeah, also here, that's it. Let us go forward. So if we check here, we can see what happened. So actually the BTC USDT on Binance, the BTC USDT pair spot, it's looking very similar to the chart. Same the aggregated, only BUSD declined a lot. I mean, relatively a lot. USD pushed up, everything pushed up, just really everything. That's TUSD. You can see what happened. TUSD just following perfectly, and right now even pushing more up the price. That's happening. We can go forward. We see Bitfinex. Bitfinex was here pump and dump, it seems, and now just lifting up a little bit, but not really following the other exchanges. Now we have Bybit, BTC, USDT. Also here, well, just also the trend. It's absolutely clear. It's lifting up here as well. Oh. Then we see on Coinbase. Coinbase is doing a great job. Pushed up, started to sell, and they are still, it seems, in distribution mode. So everything fine there. Bitstamp just lifting up. We can see here that Kraken also started to lift up. That's what they are doing still. And for example here, Gemini just front running it, and well, they just followed the price, now maintaining, and that's mainly it. That's my perp. Every single time I need to, no, forget that. I need to set it up. And here it is. That's just perp. I mean, look that 355,000. Wow, that's great, isn't it? Wow, that's really crazy. I mean, really crazy. really crazy. And only up. Futures just pushing hard, really hard. I mean, look that we are talking about here almost 50,000 bitcoins. That's really hard, like a stair, up down, up down, up down, up. It's wow, what a market, really what a market. If we check here, that's the funding rates. We can see Binance plus, BitMEX plus, Kraken minus, but only, I don't know, that's the aggregated, but USDT, that's Kraken, OKEX plus, that's Coin Merchant, BitMEX negative, plus, negative, plus. So everything extremely, at least the big exchanges, looking extremely confident that the price push up more and more. Well, then let us say happy landing. Let us go forward. So also nice on Coinbase, they keep distributing, and they triggered both 130 and 230 sell positions. Nice, really nice. So we will see how far they want to go. At the moment, you can see that they are here placing more sell. So yeah, keep pushing up so they can sell. That's what they are indicating. Bitstamp here. Also here they triggered their sell position on Binance. Not really. Oh, that's sad. 530 bitcoins. That's really sad. But maybe they will repeat the whole stuff again. So here BTC USDT on Binance, nothing big to see, just still waiting at 30k. Binance now with TUSD, also here they're waiting at 30k. Well, Binance BUSD, wow, but another 23 bitcoins just triggered to sell. Then we have here right now, that's Bitfinex. They have here, for example, at what is that, 26.6 at the moment, waiting buy orders, but it looks more a protection thing, to let the price push up. OKEX BTC USDT, nothing to see there. Kraken BTC USD also triggered here the sell orders, almost 75 bitcoins, and it seems another 58 bitcoins afterwards. Not bad at all. Qcoin, yeah, they are on fire today with low volume now, but pushing up. That's incredible. Qcoin BTC USDT, nothing to see. BitMEX, also nothing to see here. So now derivatives, Bybit derivatives with USD, they are just pushing the price up, it seems. Wow, I mean, that looks 10 million. Well, that's not big, 3%, it's not really. But BTC USDT, for example, how much? 165,000. It's also not that huge, to be honest, but liquidated here a lot of shorts. So a short squeeze. Also here they triggered a 550 Bitcoin short on Binance. We can see here 11,487. Oh, that was really big. I mean, 183,000 Bitcoins in longs and 172,000 Bitcoins in shorts. It's not bad. Really not. And obviously they liquidated almost 9,000 and let us say 10,000 Bitcoins in shorts. I would say more shorts and longs. I don't know. It's just the difference of the open interest. So now BTC BUSD here, usually nothing to see. Oh, that was looking more red than green. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Huh. So Bitfinex derivatives, also obviously green, very green now. It was okay. So nothing to see here. And Kraken futures, also nothing to see here. OKEX futures triggered here, just their short order, but also nothing huge. Qcoin futures, nothing, and that's almost it. I mean, Deribit, and that's really it. They almost triggered the big 5.5 millions short order, but nothing big. And also here you can see nothing big happening. Very interesting here that's the only open interest that didn't decline. It pushed even more up. That's very interesting. So that's it. That's it for today. I hope it was useful for you. If you're trading, to have a little bit a better insight of what's happening a little bit on chain. Everything, in my opinion, doesn't look bullish at all. We still have those 35,000. I mean, in short term, the price action can be bullish or bearish, but the trend is not bullish. And that's because I'm reading sometimes that's the beginning of a bull run. It's not. I don't see any accumulation. The only thing I see every single time is they are accumulating bitcoins to just push up to distribute, for example. That's why I said just last time, I mean, yeah, the price was declining while more bitcoins were arriving to centralized exchange, and I said something changed. And the past, that was an indication that we will dump. Today it just means, for example, like today, pump and dump, just to distribute. And this is not bullish, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely not bullish, because it's just indicating entities are selling. And if bigger entities are selling, the big question is what they know, what we are missing. Big love. Have a nice evening. Your Inspo.